What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and the V25.20 update is only one day away, releasing tomorrow morning. Of course, we're going to be doing the showcase video and everything else regarding it, but with that comes a lot of people wondering, what should I expect with the next game update? You know, what are all the leaks going to be? What is the content that I should be expecting? Should I be logging in to actually enjoy this content, or should I take another bit of like an update break from the game or whatever else? So in today's video, I'm going to give you the rundown on everything you need to know regarding this upcoming update, and everything that we can kind of confirm coming to the game, and you know, potentially even things that could come to the game that we can't confirm, as a little bit of a way to be like, hey guys, check this out. Now, before we start anything, of course, we're going to be getting new quests in the game. New telescope quests, which are kind of those hidden quests where you go over to an area and it's like, oh, there's a prism here. You can go ahead and interact with it and get like 30,000 XP for free by giving the prism back to Trace or whatever. We obviously know those type of quests are being worked on, and we know that the final part of the prism is set to release with this game update. But other than that, you know, it's like, okay, we're going to get weekly quests. You know, we get the usual when it comes to that stuff. And we also know that we're going to be getting new cosmetics. Now, we can't really confirm any new cosmetic coming to the game, but we do know that that is something to expect. However, there might be at least one cosmetic we can confirm coming to the game very soon, and that is a brand new Galaxy skin presented by Samsung for the Galaxy Cup number 4 that you're seeing on screen right now. That is right, Samsung is doing another one of these Galaxy Cups where you'll have a chance to actually play, and it's not just Android only, right? You'll have a chance to play on every single platform to earn not just the skin, but the set entirely for free. And there's going to be a lot of stuff in the set, so let me go ahead and give you a quick rundown. So firstly, there are 2 sessions. July 29th is session 1, which is Android only, okay? So on the 29th, Android players only will be able to compete in a session in order to gain some of those rewards and everything else. But July 30th is session 2, and that is an all devices session, meaning that Android players will have a high chance of getting it because of the fact that, you know, Android only cup. But then we also have the normal cup that everyone can play the day later, where everyone has a chance of competing, whether you're on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, or whatever else, in order to get those free rewards. And it's something to keep in mind, right? Now, at the end of each tournament, the top 250 players in Middle East/Oceanic will actually get the cosmetics for free. The top 500 players in Asia/Brazil will actually get the cosmetics for free. The top 1,500 players in North America will get the cosmetics for free. And then the top 2,000 players in EU, or, you know, Europe or whatever, will actually be awarded the cosmetics for free. And then any player who earns at least 8 points during the cup will earn the House Cat spray entirely for free. Now, let's go ahead and kind of break down some extra bits of information here now that you know that bit, and, you know, add some stuff in there that you may not have even known. So firstly, each day, competitors will have an opportunity to earn the following items a part of this whole entire set, right? So here's the part about everything you'll be able to earn. You will get the Galaxy Crossfade outfit, plus the Reactive Crossfades Equalizer back bling, the Spin Back Slicer pickaxe, the BPM Breakdown emote, and the Crossfades Galaxy wrap. That's right, we're getting a skin, a back bling, a pickaxe, an emote, and a wrap that will all be able to be earned from this cup, and will also be purchasable in the item shop at a later date. All players who earn the Galaxy Crossfade outfit during the tournament will also receive the Encore Crossfade and Cosmic Crossfade styles of the outfit, which will be added in a future game update. These styles will be included in the outfit when the outfit becomes available in the item shop, but that is a little bit of something interesting to keep in mind, right? We're getting a whole entire set. The back bling, you know, is going to have some reactivity to it, which is going to be reactive to sounds and everything else near you. We're having a skin that's going to be getting multiple variants. The pickaxes may even be getting multiple variants, because that's what they did with the last Galaxy Cup. And this is something that, you know, you'll have 2 sessions to compete in. One session for Android only players, and then another session for everyone around the world to try claiming these cosmetics in order to enjoy them in the game. Now, another thing to note here is that one of the actual variants could potentially be this survey art right here, because of the fact that if we go ahead and pull up the actual, you know, spray icon, you can see that face design, and if you compare it to that image, it's basically the exact same face design. So a lot of people are speculating that, oh, this is going to be what one of those different variants are that releases with the outfit. So that is just something to keep in mind. You know, that could potentially be one of the 2 variants that are going to be added in a future update, just so you kind of have a heads up on what you could or couldn't be expecting once everything does go live and once the cosmetics release in the item shop. But like I said, they will be releasing in the item shop, and the only exclusive thing is the spray that you get for 8 points. So if you don't manage to compete in the cup, and if you don't manage to, you know, get all the crazy points scored or whatever else, you still will be able to at least get a spray to enjoy without being good at the game or anything like that, and it'll be something that you'll be able to rock around as you grab the new cosmetics once they release in the item shop. Now, something else to mention is that this is a solo 0 build cup, map. And if you're someone who wants to actually compete in this, right, if you're someone who wants to go ahead and enjoy everything about it, there are actually some benefits for you to know, such as mid-objective matches or mid-match objectives that you're able to do for some extra points. If you actually open up a vault during a match, you get a bonus 3 points. And if you open up, or yes, you claim the Rifting in POI, which is the loot island, you'll gain 3 bonus points as well. So you have multiple ways to get some extra points that aren't just placement or eliminations or anything like that. And it's nice to know that those options are available to you, because if you're someone who isn't just hiding around the match, because I'll be honest, I'll probably be hiding the whole entire match. I don't have any plans to actually like crank 90s on anybody or anything crazy like that. You will still be able to get yourself a little bit of an advantage just by going around and playing the game and, you know, just doing the main objectives and stuff, especially in those hostile environments, because as we know, definitely in an area like the loot island, trying to claim that might be a little bit of a task considering how many people are trying to claim it at the same time as you, because they'll know about the point bonuses and be like, yeah, I want those bonus points right now. So just keep all that information in mind. But of course, this update isn't just Galaxy Cup moment, you know, it isn't just that. So let's go ahead and talk about some upcoming other topics that are coming to the game, such as new augments. Now, I'm not for sure what image is going to pop up here. Yeah, there we go. We got a pistol recycle augment. This is something that we had talked about at the start of the season. This augment is called pistol recycle. It was in the newsfeed once the season dropped. It was in their asset box. It was supposed to be in the game from the very start of the season, but for some reason, very last minute, Epic Games actually ended up scrapping it, returning, and it was one of those things where it's like, okay, well, you know, everything's prepared for it. The data is still in the files and everything, and we even have an image of it, so I wouldn't be surprised if we got this very soon in the game. Now, how the augment works is that you would have a 33% chance of returning a pistol bullet to your clip whenever you shot a bullet and it hit an enemy. So, you know, it was a way for you to kind of have some more extra bullets kind of available for you to fire, but it was something that was supposed to be here for the entirety of the season, and for some reason, just very last minute, kind of got unreleased or, you know, not added to the files or whatever else. Maybe there was a little bug with it at the start of the season or something like that, but it's something that I still kind of have hope on releasing because of the fact that, you know, we have all this data about it. We even have the image down below of what it would look like. Now, I do want to mention that we also have some other augments that could be coming to the game, such as a scoped augment. Now, the scoped augment is very interesting because it makes the rate of fire lower on weapons that use a scope, such as the MK Alpha. It makes it lower by 15%, so you shoot a lot less with those augment, well, you know, with the scoped weapons and everything, but you get a 15% damage boost to damage dealt with those weapons. So you shoot less, but, you know, the exact same percentage that you're shooting less is the higher amount of damage, basically meaning that you have to be more accurate with your shots in order to, you know, hit an enemy, and if you do hit an enemy, you will do a lot more damage than normal. And I mean, imagine running like the MK Alpha in the boss, you know, jungle boss rarity or whatever, mythic, legendary, whatever it was, and actually having this augment equipped where you're doing a ton of extra damage on top of it, just having a slightly slower shooting speed. I think it could be a very interesting augment, but that is something that is supposed to be coming to the game eventually. Now, I say eventually because, as we know with augments and everything else, there will be like a million leaked every single season, and then half of them don't even release. Another augment Epic Games is working on is called Balloon Fall. Now, how Balloon Fall works is whenever you're taking, like, you're falling off of something and you're about to take fall damage, a balloon will actually appear on your back to actually prevent you from taking fall damage. So it's like the previous balloon augment that we had, you know, in the first season that augments were added, where you got a balloon every 30 seconds, but instead of every 30 seconds, this time it's literally only when you're falling to prevent you from taking any fall damage, you know, to lower your descent, your fall, whatever else. It's an interesting augment that we haven't seen released in the game yet, but it is something that could be releasing very soon, so it's something to keep our eyes on. You know, it's another one of those fully finished augments that I'm surprised haven't released yet. We also have a Cybertron Cannon recharge augment, which makes it so that you either have a 33% faster or 66% faster recharge rate on the Cybertron Cannon, which is the collaboration weapon from the whole entire Transformers collab this season. And it's interesting to see how we had a collaboration, you know, augment planned that never released. Maybe this could be an augment that we get in the final update of the season as a little, you know, kickoff to the weapon, being like, hey guys, it's going away soon, so enjoy this augment that makes it a little bit more overpowered while it's here, and, you know, before we go to the next season where it kind of just gets yoinked into the vault and no longer used anymore. And then one of the other augments that I want to talk about, and kind of like the final augment I'm going to like shed light on for this video, is one called PG Accuracy. Accuracy. Now this one, we don't know the actual official name that would be in the game, and we don't even have an icon or anything for it, but it's an interesting themed augment that we've never really seen in any of the other augments in the game right now. And what it does is it increases your weapon spread by 33%. So, you know, if you're shooting from an example like far away or whatever, you know how you have like a weapon spread that would kind of go left and right or whatever, it increases that range and everything of where your bullets are going to hit by 33%, but it reduces the recoil by 33%, meaning that you're going to be more accurate to where you're aiming before you start shooting. However, at the exact same time, your bullets are going to spread to the left and the right a lot more than they were before. So it's a little bit of like a coin flip in a way. It's like, do you want less, you know, upwards and downwards recoil for, you know, more left to right actual spread on your bullet shooting and everything else? But it's an interesting little augment to see Epic Games being working on, and especially, you know, since it's one of those more in the unique territory of, I would probably actually just pick this up just to see how it affects my aim and see if, you know, it changes anything too, like, chaotically or whatever. But it is something that, you know, is at least at the most interesting to be like, okay, that's something Epic Games is cooking up in the background that I might be interested in. Now, other than that, what else can we really talk about here? Well, we have a new pistol that is still set to release in the game. This one should be releasing because of the fact that we literally have an actual image of it from the trailer. You know, we were able to see how it worked and everything else, and it's kind of like a lever action pistol in a way, right? That is supposed to be releasing very soon, and you know, we only have 2 updates left of the season, so I wouldn't be surprised if we got it with this update. However, if we don't get with this update, you know, we have one more update after it where they could add this, unless they do another, you know, situation like the augment where they kind of scrap it last minute, even though they revealed to everyone what even was. So, you know, that's just something to keep in mind there, is that, hey, new pistol coming very soon. And other than that, you know, there's obviously going to be stuff that we weren't even expecting with the game update. We also have, like, you know, a Discord weekly quest line stuff being worked on right now, where you would have to link your account to Discord, do all that type of stuff again. So we have a lot of content that Epic Games can release, but it's really a moment of seeing, hey, will they release it? So with that said, I hope you champs and champettes enjoyed today's video. Hope it got you excited for some of the new content coming out with the next game update, and you know, I hope you're preparing for the Galaxy Cup, especially if you're an Android player, because I feel if you're playing it on Android, you have a high chance of actually getting the skin. I know myself, I'm going to be putting in some grind hours, you know, playing some maybe not bot lobbies. Hopefully, you know, maybe I'll go out of my comfort zone in order to try preparing on Android to actually compete in this cup. I don't know if I can even get like 90 FPS or whatever on my Android phone. I think I can only go up to 60, but I still be trying my hardest. You can best believe that. So with that said, I'll catch you champs and champions tomorrow when we do a showcase of all the brand new cosmetics coming in the Fortnite update. Now, I do want to mention one thing, because I just realized I forgot to even talk about this, and we have some bugs to talk about here. I know that it kind of was like very last minute, but I also thought I had actually already shown this image on screen, so let me go ahead and put that on screen for you guys right now. These are some bugs you can expect to be fixed. Nothing really for Battle Royale, but we have some locker bugs and 2 bugs for Save the World. You know, some very nice bug fixes for Save the World, actually. And those are kind of things you can be expecting with tomorrow's game update. You know, just some little quality of life things here and there that help make the game a lot more fun and, you know, enjoyable, because you're like, my favorite skin no longer is shiny / glossy, or Meowscles has her tail back, you know, stuff like that. So just keep that in mind, and with that said, I'll catch you champs and champettes tomorrow with another video. Peace out, for real this time. Goodbye.